today we'll be learning report definitions join. Okay, so multiple requests was coming on Qtometa channel that let's have a sessions on this join. Okay, so join is basically why we need the join. First, let's understand that. Okay, so we need join because sometimes like let's say we want to create a report or we want to display some data. Okay, it's not sufficient, like data is not sufficient from the one table only. Okay, so for that only what we do, we join with multiple table. Okay, so very basic example where we join is, let's say that we want to populate all the open cases. Okay, so let's say we are fetching that report or that list from the work table. Okay, so in that one only, when we fetch that data from the work table, we want to display the urgency and other values from the assignment table at the same time. So what we usually do, we join work table and assignment tables to populate the data. Okay, because the urgency and few other things will be there in the assignment table. So that's the very basics one. How we can join, like in Pega, how we do the join. So the first one is the join. We do the join, and then join we can do either we can do the class join or we do the declare index join. Okay, so we have a declare index that using that also we can join. If let's say sometimes what happens if you're creating a report. Okay, so if you hit drop down of a declare index, you'll get only the inheritance path one. But if you want to join, in that case you can use declare index class as a class join, and you can do that. The second is association. So what is association? It's like, so association is again, it's the join only. Okay, so basically it will create a rule based on the same join conditions, and then this rule can be used in multiple report definitions. If you use join, then you have to do it in multiple report definition individually. Okay, each time. But if you create a rule for the same join as associations, you can use that same rule each time. Okay, so the benefit is, let's say your lead just created a join, okay, or the association rule, and now you can use in multiple report definition. Okay, the same can be done by the business users. If a developer will create the associations, they can use it. Okay, and the last one is sub report. So sub report we'll see in the next class. So let's start. Okay, I'll show you the basic example which I explained you, that I am going to fetch the case list from the work table and I'll join, and in that I'll display the urgency from the assignment table. So let's start. So the first one, you can see that I have already created a report definitions, this one. Okay, and in this one I'm just fetching the data. So you can see that in data access class, okay, there is no join as of now. Okay, so now if I run, okay, let me show you. If I run, we can see that, okay, this all data is coming from the work table. Okay, now we want to display the urgency. Okay, here just after case ID, and that presents in assignment table. So if I'll show you that instances of assigned as work list and open one instances, in this one we can see that we have urgency in this table. See, so this one we want to display, because what happens in the dashboard, here we are displaying, right? So we are not displaying urgency. So if you want to display the urgency, but then in that case we need to join. So let's say this view. Okay, this one, in this one we want to add that urgency. So let's see how we can do it. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go to data access, we'll add, let's say I'll just say WL, just prefix, some prefix you need to give, anything which you want, and then I'll select the class, I'll select assigned as work list, and then sometimes this gets populated auto. Okay, if it is not, then you need to compare that what is the foreign key of the other table through which you want to join. Okay, so basically the value should be the same. Again, if I'll show you the px ref object key. Okay, so we are joining with the pgdns key. So let's see pgdns key of the case and then ref object key same or not. So if I'll open here and then search ref object key, we'll find the same. See here, so this is basically the case pgdns key of the case. So with this it will join. Now we have done that. Okay, in data access. Okay, now I'll take this prefix and add that property. Okay, so I'll click here next, and then let's see, and don't just hit dot. The moment I'll hit dot, I'm getting the property from the assigned as work list classes. So basically the join happened and it's populating, so it's taking that reference of that assigned as work list class. So now I can select this property and then save it. So before that, if you see, we don't have the urgency. Now we can see the urgency from the table. See, so we added the urgency A12. So if I'll go A12, check this, and then check the value of urgency, we should find 30. So let me show you here. Let me open A12. If I'll open and then show you urgency, then we should find 30. Let me see, search with 30. You can see that px assign urgency is 30. So this is the very simple join, okay, class join. The next one is that declare index join. So declare index join, as I mentioned previously, that here I'm not getting, so we are getting just all the indexes which are there in inheritance path. So if you want to join the party array, you can join. But let's say if you want to still you want to join, okay, to the declare index classes, so then you can mention as a class only. So here you can join with index underscore, let's say operator you want to join, you just type an index and you can join with any class as a class join. So if you want to, let's say, join with operator class and pull more details about the operator, you want to display the LOB of the operator also in the same view, okay, so in that case you can join, okay. Just you need to find out, okay, that what is that the common value, okay. So here from both the table you need to find the common value, and with this one in edit conditions you can join that, okay. Now so we are done with the class join, okay. Next things we are seeing that associations, okay. So questions was coming on this one, okay, because that like few of the juniors is getting confused that what is association. So again I'll explain that association is nothing, it's just that the whatever the join conditions we have written here, okay, instead of writing, let's say I have to create another report definitions and I need that similar join from this class, okay. So in that case again I have to redo this work, okay. So to avoid this one, okay, Pega have come up with this associations rule which we can write once and use it many times. So let's see that. So where we'll find this associations things, we'll find in underscore data model. So data model association. So let's say I'll create a create and I'll write work list. So I'll say just the name of the association is I'm saying work list because I'm joining to work list. So I'll just for now I'll give work list, okay. It's just this, it will work as a prefix because we created a prefix as a WL, okay. Here instead of saying the WL I'm creating a WL here, okay. Just I'm giving some, or I can give WL also, and then in which class we want to create. So we want to create in this work class only because we want to use in work class, okay. This report definitions is there in work class, so I'll be creating in this one only. Now we need to add the join conditions, okay. So the similar way we can add that, okay. Here what we did, we added that these two conditions, pxref object key and the pegasystems key. So let's see that, okay. Foreign key, so we can select pegasystems key and target type access control policy. So target we want to join to assigned as work list, and the key here is ref object key, okay. So this is the basic configurations, okay. I can show you the advanced configurations as well. So here you can see that lone case. So from the lone case we want to join to assigned as work list, and this one, so we want to the value foreign key is here, the pegasystems key, and the key is ref object key. So that is what we have joined here. If you see the same thing. Now this is this view is for anyone who doesn't much understands like technical details, but if I'll convert, okay, in advanced one, so let me convert and show you, we can see that this is much easier for us, okay. So class we're joining class associations with work list, and the condition is this one, assigned as work list and added conditions. So we can see that same conditions, pegasystems key work list dot pxref object key. Now it's done, okay. So and here include all rows, okay. So include only matchings, we can select include matching row one, yeah. So this is okay, the how this will select. So this is basically it's the SQL in the backend Pega forms like based on this is Pega decides that which join they have to form, okay. Like in SQL we have a equi join, left outer join, right join, so those kind of things, okay. But we are not going much deep. So here we just selected include only matching rows. Most of the time we should select this one only, okay, to avoid performance issues. The same I'll select here. Now how we can use this one, so we created a associations rule. Now the time to use this one, okay. So let's see that, okay. So now I'll remove this one, okay, and from here this join, and then this one again I'll remove. Now we want to use the association, so again I'll click here, and this time I'll just copy this association, the name of the association I'll copy, and then come here and type w list dot, and then it's the property name is, say it came the way it was coming for that work list class join, it's coming the same thing. So now I'll select this one and then save it. This time also we should see the value for A12 is 30. See, we are getting the same data. Let me close and show you. See, we got the 30. Now let's understand what is the benefit. Okay, so let's say if I'm creating another report, let's say case list 2. Okay, case list 2 report definition report. Okay, let me show you. So if I am doing that, and then let me remove this one. So now I created a case list 2. So again the requirement is I have to get the data from the work list. Okay, so again I'll come here in data access, do the join and other things. Okay, but I'm not much technical. Okay, so and my lead have already created association. Okay, so then what, and he told me that okay, use this simply association. So then it will be easy for me. I'll go here, I'll take this one. So I don't know how to join, but he has already done it. Okay, so I have to just use it. I'm not much familiar about like how which property I have to use, what kind of this join options this one I have to select. Okay, so he has already created. Okay, or the business wants to create this report definitions. Okay, and developer or the lead developer have already created this one, so they doesn't have to like think much. Okay, just that lead will give that name. Okay, that use this one. Now I'll come here again and click here next, and then type this one, and then P. See, we got again assign urgency, and we can run that. So see how easily we can use it. Okay, so and one more thing, the moment we'll add it, okay, here, then it will auto come in this one. Okay, assign this work list. So this is how we can easily do it. Okay, so I think we have covered that like a join. Okay, we covered the class join. Okay, so in class join we are simply joining with the class. Okay, and then in association it's the same thing, just we are doing by creating associations rule. Okay, so that's it for today's sessions. This was a quick sessions, and for sub report I'll create another session. So if you have any questions on this one, on this join, okay, class join or that associations, let me know, and you can try the declare index one. Okay, so as I mentioned, you can try using class join also, so that's not a problem. So thank you very much, have a good day.